Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Wayne Garrett. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Gary Gentry. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Al Baker next up for the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. That one out to right. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the rookie right fielder, Rick Dempsey. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens. And towing the slab in this one, Joe Baker. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So up next for New York, number 3, the 1-1. Rips that one to right. Dempsey pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting third, the left field.
Take a look at the lineup. Yeah, the 6th spot for them in this one, Wayne Garrett.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Next to hit, Leon Jones. Next pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And the batter now, number 27. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. And that is that. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go. And here's Ed Ott. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That is it. The shortstop, Al Baker.
And now for the Jays, Al Baker. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Gentry. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
It's softly on the ground left side. Over to first, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, number 7.
The first baseman, number 7.
Two now. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Baker whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. The third baseman, Wayne Garrett.
Now the third baseman, Wayne Garrett. No score here in the second. On the ground to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Batting 7. The designated hitter, number 1.
1 gone, runner at first. Number 1 up now for the Mets. And a 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 1 now. And that one got a piece of him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
And here is Martin. Popped in the air, left side. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's in there.
Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Now here is number 16. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next for the Mets, Ken Boswell. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 3. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And stepping in for New York, Leon Jones. Went down on strikes his first time through.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one gets down for a hit. The throw in, it's off the mark and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
At the plate, number 27. Out to short. They take the force out, inning over. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 5 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Al Baker.
Al Baker.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, number 2. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
The center fielder.
So digging in, number 1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Jays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, number 7. Going to count 1 and 2.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's even up. That one missed.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Three, 2 now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
Up next is Matt, the third baseman, Wayne.
So up next, Wayne Garrett. Two and two. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, number 1.
Number 1 digs in now. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 5 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Al Ash. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Al Baker.
So up next for Toronto, Al Baker. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is inside. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Now
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. Pitch misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That's in there. 2 and 2 now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Martin. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And now the right fielder, number 16. Singled and scored his first time. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Action in the pen down there. Fred Wolf getting loose out there. Brown warming up as well. Martin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Fred Wolf.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, there's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Mets 5 and the Jays nothing. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the DH, Al Baker. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 40 getting ready to go. Chance getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. And another ball. And now the count filled up 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for Toronto, Al Baker. He reached out a walk his first time. This one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, number 2. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Well,
strikes.
this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Bounce to the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And the pitch. And that one in the air center field, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gary Gentry won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher now, number 40.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So up next for Toronto, number 1. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. One left for Toronto. It's 5-0. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, number 3. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air out to center. Baker on the move. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now Leon Jones.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering misses. And it's 2-1.
Yeah.
And that's a strike.
2-2.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets back here at Citi Field. Top 6. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Al Ash. The wide to kick the pitch. Pulls that one foul. And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Jones has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Now back, the second baseman.
And next for Toronto, Al Baker. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Ron Reed up and loosening in the pen. Miller getting loose as well. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two outs, base is empty. Rick Dempsey next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And now 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 5 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading
And now
off
the first
for the
baseman,
Mets.
number 7.
The first baseman, number 7.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So up next for New York, Wayne Garrett. Next pitch way upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And stepping in for New York, Martin. Runner leads away at second. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the right fielder, number 16. 1 for 2. The pitch. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, and here's the catcher, Ed Ott. The pitch. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
And now for the Jays, Al Baker. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Al.
So 2 down now, and here is Al Baker. Two down, nobody on. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Baker off of first with 2 away. Baker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself. That ends the frame. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Ken Boswell. Swings through that. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Dave Roberts, the left-hander, up and throwing. Wilson warming up as well. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And next for the Mets, number 3. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
On a line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And it's second with 1 away. So up next for New York, Leon Jones. 1 for 3. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, number 27. Lifted in the air, out to left. That gets down for a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Reggie Brown gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Number 7 now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. 1-1 now. Line to left, and that's just foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the third baseman, Wayne Garrett. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
You got a full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Jays nothing. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 2.
The left fielder, number 2.
The 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
2-1.
Slowly on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Number 1, the next to hit. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the lineup flips over, and here's the first baseman, Al Ash. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him looking. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 7 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, number 1. And the right-hander deals. And a good eye there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fly ball down the line. Dempsey on his way over. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. Stepping in, Martin. A strikeout and a walk. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only one out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
The 1-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Martin rounds second on his way to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Ken Boswell. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Now back, number 3.
Number 3 up now for the Mets. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now at the plate, Leon Jones. The 2-1.
Ball. 3-1.
In the air, right field. Dempsey makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they now lead by 9. Now on the bump, Dave Roberts.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Number 27 up now for the Mets.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
No, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
2 outs, bases loaded. Number 7 up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. And now the lefty. Bases loaded, 2 down. To the right side, Baker. 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and now Al Baker.
Al Baker.
And a 2-1 on the way. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. So they're down to their final out. Ed Ott will hit next. The pitch. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 now. In the air, right side. Number 16 drifts towards it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Tom Seaver back out to start the 8th with a shutout in the works. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Al Baker. The 1-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Blue Jays leave a pair. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, number 1. Foul ball.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Number 27 up now for the Mets.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. That one ripped way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Number 15, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
In the dirt, throws to first, and they get the out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Gaspar coming home, and that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-0. Cut off, throw to third. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Rick Dempsey. And that one fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 1 down. At the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Al Baker getting ready to hit.
Al Baker.
Called strike right there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets have won 4 in a row.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this is
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. The Mets looking to wrap up a 1-run victory in the 9th, but they'll have to navigate through the middle of the order to do it. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Torre. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
On the ground to short. On the run. Sends it over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
The Braves down to their last out. And now number 43. Clips the corner. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when a team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
the final line score for our ball game.